Oh, we only got Chung and KET. Where are the others? Okay,
I don't know.
you don't know, that's okay. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you today, teacher?
I'm okay, sweetie, thank you. It's still early morning here. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30. Yeah, what did you do today?
I do exercise before class.
What kind of exercise?
It's badminton practice.
Okay. Where did you practice badminton? Like, did you go outside?
It's still fine.
Yes, but did you go out? Did you play out or inside in the house?
No, I didn't go out.
So where did you play badminton?
In my back ward of my house.
Okay, cool. Who did you play with?
No, I just practice. It's the badminton practice skills.
Oh, by yourself.
Yes,
Okay, cool. How was it?
it's okay. It's
It's
good.
okay. It's good. Cool. Awesome. All right. Hi, Chung. How are you?
I'm fine.
Well, are you mad at me?
Huh?
Because your answer was too sharp. I'm fine. What did you do today?
The math, the homework of math.
Okay. What kind of homework, sweetie?
Huh? Math.
Math.
Mathematics.
Okay, good. Perfect. Do you like math?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think it's easy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. When are you finishing these exams? Do you have any exams coming up soon?
Yes.
Yeah. When are your exams?
Last week.
When, sweetie?
My exam.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you. Let's say hi to Bernice. Hi, Bernice.
Hi, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you, teacher.
Good. What did you do?
Doing my homework today to finish it.
Okay. Did you finish it completely?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay, good. What in which subject was the homework?
Have English and maths.
English and math. Was it easy to do it?
The math is a little bit challenging.
Math is a bit challenging. I agree with that. Okay, cool. Good. Thank you. Hi, Esther.
Hi, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. What did you do this morning, this afternoon?
I also do the homework.
Okay. Did you have a lot of homework to do?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, good. Which subject is the most difficult one to do? Is it English, math? Which one?
math.
Sorry, sweetie, I didn't get that. Which subject is that?
Math.
Oh, math is the most difficult one. I see. Okay. All right, sweetie, perfect. Thank you. And then we got Eroy. Hi, sweetie. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. What did you do today?
Do my homework.
Oh, as well. Wow, guys, all you do is just homework, nothing else. Well, unfortunately, when you study, when you're a student, you have to study. So it's all about homeworks and, you know, it's not really fun, but it's a good process of learning. Cool, guys, very well. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Let's start right away. Let me just share my screen with you and show you what we're going to do today. So today, first, we're going to start with asking questions, and we're going to use past tenses. Potentially, you can use past simple or you can use past continuous. It's up to you. No limits here. I will give you an example. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to play this game, Talk for a Minute. So I have prepared, I believe they were, let me double check. 12 questions. So you're going to have 1 minute to talk about it. So that will be the second thing. Then we're going to have a little task about adjectives, okay? We're going to speak about adjectives. Why are they important when we're learning any language? And how can we learn them? Then we're going to talk about interviews. And could be an interview about the potential job. Maybe you would like to work in the future. Maybe not. I don't know. It's called an au pair, but we're going to explain that later. And then we're going to play a game where you're going to have to be asking questions. So basically, we're going to pretend like we're going to do an interview, which is going to be a role play. So let's get started with the first part over here. First, we're going to start with asking questions about the past. So you know, previously, we've started with asking questions, and we're just going to keep rolling with that because I want you to practice asking questions because they can be tricky because you know how to reply them, but not really good. You haven't practiced enough how to create the questions, and that's why we're going to practice today, every day, pretty much, every time when we have a class. Just to mention, this is class 7, and then next week we're gonna have the 4th class from this month, which is the 8th class, and then in September we're gonna start our course. Well, looking forward to it, and until then, let's polish our speaking skills. I move so much, I can't find my spot. All right, let's get started. So the first question, I will start, you know, I have a list, right? So I will just follow my list so I wouldn't ask the same student. Okay, the first student on my list is Bernice. I will ask Bernice, what did you do last December? What did you do last December? I wanted to say last summer, but then I realized that it's always summer for you, so that wouldn't make any sense. So what did you do last December? To clarify, that will be December 2000.
I celebrated Christmas.
Hold on, sweetie. This is a question for Bernice.
Yeah, our school still have online class last year, September.
Really December, not September.
Yeah, December. And we have 2 days of Christmas holiday.
Really? What days were those? When do you celebrate? Actually, do you celebrate Christmas?
Oh, yes.
Okay. When is it Christmas for you?
December 24 and 25.
24th and 25th.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm asking this because Christmas for me is in January. So why it is in January? Do you know why my Christmas is in January, not in December? Any know? No one knows. Okay, let's explain this. So, you know, we have 2 calendars. We have Gregorian and Julian calendar. So it goes like this: Gregorian and Julian calendar. So people all around the world, they celebrate Christmas usually on December the 24th, 24th, 25th, right? This is when people celebrate this Christmas. But they use the Gregorian calendar, which is the new one. Let me just double check so I wouldn't lie to you. But I think that Gregorian calendar is the new one. Let me just double check. Yeah. Okay, good. So that's the thing. So people are celebrating the Gregorian calendar, right? Which is, let me double check the date, Christmas, so I wouldn't lie to you, because I'm not very good with that, to be fair. Yes. Okay, so the Gregorian calendar celebrates Christmas on the 24th. So this is the Gregorian calendar. People all around the world, like big countries like USA, sorry, USA must be capital, USA, UK, most of the European countries like Germany, like Italy, like France, some countries in Asia as well, they celebrate Christmas in December, which is the Gregorian calendar. And this is the new calendar. I'll just put it over here, new calendar.
What about Julian calendar?
I'll explain in a second. A couple of countries in the world are still counting the days within the Julian calendar, which is, let's say, Christmas for those countries, and I will say which countries are those. They celebrate Christmas on the 7th of January. And this is by the Julian calendar or the old calendar. So those countries would be countries like Russia, Macedonia, I think Greece, I'm not sure, Serbia, I forgot. I think there are only 5 countries in the world that they celebrate the Julian calendar. So that's why I asked, actually, this is December 25th, not the 24th. The 24th is the Christmas dinner. The 25th is the Christmas, the official day of Christmas. So basically, a long time ago, people decided to change the calendar into new calendar. So many, many centuries ago, everybody was celebrating the old calendar. But then countries from all around the world, they decided that they want to upgrade this and change the dates. So they started celebrating, first they celebrate Christmas, and then they have New Year. But because, well, I don't know if you know, but my origins are from Macedonia. Do you know this country? No? So, because my origins are from this country called Macedonia, basically, in this country, first we celebrate New Year, which is on the 1st of January, and then we celebrate Christmas on the 7th of January. So that's why I ask, when do you celebrate Christmas? Okay, cool. Now you've learned something new. Now, Bernice, can you make a question, please, for... Hold on, let me see. Somebody is missing over here. So I'm just gonna... Okay, can you make a question for Roy, please?
Do you have any special thing?
Hold on. We need past simple or past continuous. So you have to make a question in past. Let me open by...
Have you
What can you ask?
Do you have have you happened anything last week special
Sorry,
thing?
sorry, sweetie, can you repeat the question again?
Have you happened any special thing last week?
Okay, okay, hold on. You asked something like this. Have you? Did you say happened?
Yes.
Yes. Have you happened anything?
Special thing.
Special? Okay, last week. Okay, now, how can we improve this question, guys? Something is not really matchy-matchy. So how can we improve this question?
Have, go, must be, had. HAD, had.
Oh, you think that the mistake is with has?
Yes, because have is present tense, had is past tense.
Okay, but that's not the only thing. It's something else as well. So I will help you. Has anything? Now keep going.
Teacher, what is has?
What is has? Did you say what is has? Get you.
You want to ask questions for past tense. What has is why you want to add as.
Sweetie, I don't understand you. What do you mean?
You need your question is past tense, but why this past tense question has?
Can you give me an example? Because I don't understand that.
Has anything blah blah blah.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Now we need to create the question. So, has anything special happened to you last week? Because we cannot say, have you happened anything? So this is not good, okay? This is not good. So we want to make it better, right? So we say, has anything special happened to you last week? So, has anything special happened to you last week?
I have exam last week.
I had exams last week. Okay, cool. Let's write it down. I had some exams. So you can say something like, not really, apart from my exams. So, not really. Has anything special happened to you? Oh, okay. Why we don't use had? Because had, sweetie, is in the past, but we already have happened. So have, look. So to have is the infinitive form, to have, right? Have, has for third person. Now, when we want to change it into the past, we're going to say, I had. That's correct, but it doesn't fit in the question.
Doesn't work in question.
No, it doesn't work in this question. Sometimes, yes, you can use it in a question, but not in this one. Because in this one, we already have the verb in past. So this is our verb in the past. Has anything special happened to you last week? If we put had, we actually cannot even make a question with had. Not now. No, it doesn't work.
So what are the examples that can use had in the question?
Okay, let's try it. Can you try?
So difficult.
Hi, sweetie, I didn't get that.
So hard to ask questions with using that.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I really don't understand what you're saying. I can't hear you clearly.
It is so hard to use. It's so hard to ask questions by using the had word.
Well, no, it's not hard. It's just we haven't used it over here because the grammar tense would be a bit more difficult. And that's not for you. So you're a bit lower level. That's a bit more intermediate. It's kind of next level. For example, a question would be, let's say, had they stayed with us? Had they stayed with us? So we can ask this question.
Oh, this question has no timeline.
If we want to make it in the second person or in the third person, we're going to use has. Has he stayed with us? For example, because obviously now we're talking about singular. So instead of they, we're going to use he. Do you understand this, KET?
Yes.
Okay, look, this is a bit more difficult for you. First of all, you haven't polished past simple, right? So first you have to determine, you have to learn and improve past simple, but you're still making mistakes with present and past. Once we polish that, once we learn that, then it will become easier, okay? So don't worry about that now, okay?
Oh.
Yeah? Because that's a bit next level. So it's going to be a bit too much for you. It's going to be even more confusing if we're working.
What is next level?
Really, your level is a bit lower. So this is for higher level students. This is not for you. The material is a bit difficult.
Okay? I didn't thought that.
Don't worry about it. It's not for now. You don't need it now. So once we need to learn that, you will improve that. Okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. So we got Roy, and now we're going to ask her to make a question for Esther, please.
What have you eaten last night?
Okay. What have you eaten? What have you eaten last night? Okay. Oh, we got perfect here. So Esther, what have you eaten last night? Esther?
I ate fried chicken last night.
Okay, cool. Fried chicken last night. Awesome. Esther, can you make a question for KET, please?
Did you help your parents to do housework yesterday?
Okay. Did you help your parents to do? Instead of housework, we're going to say chores. Chores are housework. Okay. So did you help your parents to do chores?
I helped my parents to wash my rices, and because the rices will be clean and so.
KET, sorry, sweetie, I didn't understand. What did you help them do?
I helped my parents to sweep the floor.
Okay. What else? Did you say rices?
Yeah, wash rices.
What is that, sweetie? Rices. What's that?
No.
What's rices? What's that? Do you mean the food rice?
Oh, yes.
But sweetie, that doesn't go rices. Okay? Never, ever, ever use rices. So it's rice. Rice is already in plural. You can't say rices. So you can say, I washed the rice. Sorry, rice. I washed the rice.
Oh,
Because rice is already in plural. Okay?
oh.
All right. Ketu, can you make a question for Chung, please?
Have you do any hobby that you like the most last week?
Okay, can you go slowly again? Because there are a couple of mistakes over here. Have you?
Have you do any hobby that you like the most?
Have you do any hobby that you liked last week? Okay, well, this is not a correct question, so let's fix it first.
The hobby will be IES.
No, it's with the verb. With the verb do. Who can help us, guys? So this question is on the right question. So how can we make this question better? So again, this is, yes, Ketu?
Change this do word to did.
Have you did any hobby? Are you sure? How about if we change it like this? Have you done any
Ooh.
of your hobbies last week? Have you done any of your hobbies last week? Okay. And who did I say? Chung. The question is for you.
I have done the hobby. I play table tennis
Okay, good.
last week.
Yeah, perfect. So you played table tennis. Okay, guys, awesome. Now, guys, so far what I can see is you're still struggling with grammar like you have. Maybe you haven't had the base, the foundation of the grammar on a proper spot, right? So it wasn't right how you started. So now you're mixing up all the tenses together, okay? So obviously, once we start with the course, we're going to go very slowly, but you have to put a little bit more effort on practice this, okay? Because you're still mixing the grammar tenses. You start something in present, then you continue in past, and it doesn't go that way in English, okay? But we're going to practice, we're going to learn that. Okay, cool. We're going to start with the second part of our task today. So now we have this. Talk for a minute. Hey, hold on. My clock started ticking. Let me stop it. Okay, cool. So it says talk for a minute. So you're gonna pick one question, and then the time will click. Obviously, you're gonna have to speak for a minute. For example, if you choose, let's say, a question where it says, tell me about your favorite pet, and you start talking about your pet for a minute. I have a pet, I have a dog, I also have a cat. I think I like the dog more because it's more friendly. My cat just comes when he's hungry and so on. So you need to speak for a minute about it, okay? You're gonna have the timer. So I'm not going to, you know, the last time I think I used my phone. I'm not gonna do that now. You have a minute timer set. And let's start with, this time we're gonna start with Chung. Chung, pick a question, please.
5.
5, all right. What would you like to be when you grow up? Start now.
I would like to be I don't know.
Come on, think. What do you want to be? Do you want, like, I'm a teacher, but I never wanted to be a
Business.
teacher. What's that, sweetie?
To do a business.
What kind of business?
Necessary.
Okay, hold on. You're gonna start from the beginning. So think about it for a second. What would you like to be in? What kind of business? Okay. So I will give you some time so you can think about what you're gonna say in your answer. For example, I will give you an example. What would you like to be when you grow up? Well, I'm a grown up now, right? But when I was a kid, I wanted to be a criminal psychologist. I also wanted to be a spy, and I wanted to be a detective. Look at me now. I'm 36 and I'm a teacher, and I've been teaching for about 15 years now. So you can say something like that. Why do you like that job? Do you think it's fun? You think it's boring? Or it's up to you. You decide what you're going to say. So are you ready?
Maybe.
All right, let's go.
I would like to be a
Businesswoman.
Yes,
Okay, why?
because I like to sell things.
You like to sell things. What do you mean?
Sell like the sport things.
Sweetie, I can't hear you very well. Like, I'm really struggling. I even come closer to the computer because I can't hear you.
No,
What do you want to be? What do you want to
business,
sell?
the sport thing.
Sport things.
Yes,
Okay. What kind of sports thing? What kind of sports thing?
table tennis.
Okay. All right, good. Thank you. KET, you're next. Pick a number.
12.
12. Tell me about your weirdest dream.
So, what is mean? What is mean this question?
Excuse me?
What is the question mean?
The question means when you sleep, you dream. So tell us about a dream that you had and it was something strange, was weird. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yep, go.
When I am sleeping, I have the weirdest dream is I am forced to do my very hard exams. And now when the exam result is announced, my result is not good. My mother scolded me and want to revision for 24 hours. And then I think I like a koala now, and I have black eyes, and I'm forced to do many homeworks. Many homeworks are very so hard. It's difficult to do, and I don't know how to do it. I try to ask my mother, but she didn't teach me. Won't teach me.
Okay, all right. Wow, that was interesting. Do you dream often, KET?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you dream like every night?
It's not cool. It's not nice for me. This dream.
Yes, but do you dream every night?
Yeah, drink some cola.
All right, cool. Let's choose Esther. Esther, pick a question.
7.
7. All right, let's see what is 7 for you. Why are you studying and learning? In other questions, why do you go to school? Why do you learn what you're learning? Are you ready? Yep, let's go. So why are you learning? Why are you studying? No, not like that. Time is clicking. So you have to speak. Esther, are you ready?
No.
No, what do you mean no? Come on, it's easy. Why are you studying? Ready? Okay, guys, look, let me explain something. If you don't speak, you're never going to learn. Then there is no point of you coming here for class, right? So we're here. You need to speak, and I need to help you improve your English skills. But if you don't speak, how am I going to help you? So you have to speak. If you make a mistake, it's not a big deal. That's why you're here. Okay? So everyone needs to speak. If you feel uncomfortable that my camera is on, do you want me to switch it when you speak? Esther?
Yes.
Do you want me to switch off my camera so you can tell your answer?
No.
No? Okay. So are you ready to tell me your answer?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Go.
I study to learn many knowledge. For example, I learn many language at school, so I can talk to many people from different countries.
Okay, good.
And if I have many knowledge, I can find a good job.
Okay,
And
perfect. Good. You see, it wasn't that difficult. So what you have to do, guys, is you just need to speak up more. Yeah, thank you for that. Okay, after Esther, we got Eroy.
10.
10. All right, let's see 10. Tell me about a favorite place you visited. Are you ready?
No.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna wait. You tell me when you're ready. We're waiting. Still not ready? We're gonna fall asleep
Yes.
now. You ready? Ah, okay. Go, go, go.
My favorite place visit is China because it has many food and there's panda.
Okay.
So
Okay. That's all?
yes,
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Bernice, you're the next one and the last one. Pick a question.
8.
8. 8, 8, 8. Uh-huh. What do you do to improve your knowledge? And by knowledge, I mean about everything. So everything you study, everything you learn, what do you do to improve it? Tell me when you're ready. Or in other words, what can you do? Let's fix that. Maybe it's even easier. What can you do to improve your knowledge? Tell me when you're ready.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, let's go.
First, I think everything we need to practice and practice
Okay.
to to improve, and also we have to learning more language also, and more reading some books
Yep.
to improve our knowledge. And
Okay,
we
cool.
also can go for some places to know their countries countries about their countries things.
Okay,
we
cool.
are moving
Cool,
more.
perfect. Awesome. So you can find different ways how to improve your knowledge. You can read books, you can search on the internet, you can, first you need to determine what do you want to improve. Like, do you want to improve English? So if you want to improve English, you need to listen to more English songs or watch more English movies and so on. Okay, cool. Now, I know that you feel a bit shy. You're still shy, right? But don't be shy, guys. We're going to be here for a long time. It's going to be long until next September. So it's going to be very, very long. You shouldn't feel shy. You shouldn't be embarrassed or anything like that, okay? Because we're here to learn. Okay, now maybe you don't write these things down. When we're going to start our course in September, I would love each one of you to have a notebook just specifically for this subject, just for English. And I'm going to show you how to make notes in your notebook so everything should be ready and clean and clear. Okay? Yeah, and because now you're starting KET, next year you're going to be PET. If you learn the basics and the routine, how things are going, it's going to be so much easy for you. You're going to make an amazing progress, and that's why we're here. Now, do you want to take a break for 5 minutes? Because we've been here for 45 minutes. Do you want to have a break?
No. Just if at 6:30 we will be free.
Kat, sweetie, I'm really sorry. I didn't understand anything you said. You don't want a break now.
It's okay, but we can break at 6:30.
Okay, so that means that you only want to have one break for 5 minutes. Is that so?
I think so.
Okay. Does all of you guys, do you agree with it? 5 minutes. In 2 hours, you're gonna have one break after 1 hour. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So we have 15 minutes until your break. Let's get started. First, let's see, what is an interview? What is an interview?
Interview means and a person A has asked the questions and person B is answer questions.
Yeah, but what is the definition of interview?
I don't know.
Okay, who knows? Interview. Okay, so by definition, we're going to say that an interview is a meeting. Let's go like this. Is a meeting where one person asks the questions and the other replies.
Answer the question.
Replies. Awesome. Cool. So that is an interview. Okay. Now let's see what kind of interviews are there. For example, you can make an interview with a pop star.
Oh, it's a karaoke.
Or with a president. Or with a queen.
Or will be elite in a sports day.
Okay. Can you all with sports? Yeah. Sports players. Perfect. Sports players. Can you have a job interview, a school interview?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Okay. Ketyu, have you ever been on an interview?
No. No.
No. Okay, follow my question. Have you ever been on an interview? How are you going to reply? I'm gonna write it down. Look. So the question is, have you ever, maybe like this, had an interview? Even easier. Have you ever had an interview?
No, I didn't even had an interview.
Okay, sweetie, but follow the question. How you can reply with yes and no. Have you ever had an interview? No, I. What are we gonna say? No, I haven't. Or you can say, yes, I have. Have you ever? So always follow the first word. How is the question created? Have you ever? No, I
No or
haven't.
yes.
Yes, I have. Can you? Yes, I can. No, I can. Did you? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Again, have you? Yes, I have. No, I haven't.
As you.
So,
Yes, I had. No, I hasn't.
so we always follow the question, right? So we're always going to follow the question. If we have here, in the answer, we're going to have. Okay. Kat, you haven't had any interviews. Bernice, how about you? Have you ever had an interview?
Yes, I have.
What kind of interview, sweetie?
About this pandemic.
About the pandemic?
Yes.
What do you mean? Who asked you those questions?
I asked my friends.
Ah, okay. All right. Do you think it's easy to have an interview?
No.
No? Why not?
Because it's too hard. So figure out the questions and also the reply.
Okay. All right. Good. How about you, Chong? What do you think?
No, I have not been any interview.
Okay. So when we talk about this, guys, you can have an interview when you are being interviewed, or you can also give an interview. Let's write that down over here. Just gonna put it on the side. So you can have an interview. For example, I can say, last week I had an interview with the TV. So that means that the lady from the TV, she came and asked me questions. So I'm being interviewed. Now, if I want to ask someone else, I will give an interview. So that means that I'm going to ask somebody a question. In that case, I give an interview. Do we understand this?
I see.
Yeah. So when you are answering the questions, you are having an interview. But when you need to ask the questions, you are giving the interview. Okay, cool. So let's go with our first task today. I'm just going to copy the link. Give me 1 second, please. 1 second, 1 second. There it is. Okay, so in this task, what we're going to do, we're going to listen to someone having an interview. But then you're going to have to choose. There will be 4 questions that you need to answer. Very easy, super easy. Let me send the chat, the link in the chat box so you can open it. So when we have something like this, the first thing what you should do is read the questions and the answers. So you will know what are we going to talk about. So for example, number 1, this interview takes place in a TV show, the news, or a radio show. KET, can you read number 2 for us, please?
Danny is the what architect in
Architect.
in OCR. The word that what
Complete.
completes the sentence correctly is.
Okay, so we got option tallest, oldest, youngest. Okay, Esther, let's read number 3, please.
Danny took classes at
Okay,
KET while he was at school. The word that completes correctly the sentence is.
okay, good. All right, the next one, number 4, let's ask Roy.
When he was a kid, he wanted to be a
Okay, when he was a kid, he wanted to be a fisherman, a firefighter, or an architect. And the last question, let's ask Chung to read it for us.
Danny graduated with his degree at the age of.
Okay, perfect. So Danny graduated with his degree at the age of 30, 40, or 20. So did you open the link? Yeah?
So it was test us our listening.
Well, yeah, I have to test you. I need to see how much you know.
Okay, I try.
Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to play it now. You be careful and mark your answers. We're going to hear it twice, okay? The first time, try to see as many information as you can pick up. The next time, number 2, we're going to hear it again and you're going to check your answers.
Hello and welcome to Radio 2. Today on Life Stories, we are going to talk with a very impressive young man, Danny Alvarez Rojas. Danny recently became the youngest architect in all of Costa Rica. Today, we are going to hear a little about his story. Hello, Danny. How are you today?
I'm great. And yourself?
I am fantastic. Thank you. Danny, you have such a fascinating story. 2 years ago, you were in high school, and this year, you are designing buildings as the youngest architect in Costa Rica. Tell me, how did that happen?
Well, while I was in high school, I was also attending architecture classes at ENA. I took a test that allowed me to skip grades at the UCR, so I was able to finish early. I graduated with my degree by the time I was 20.
Now, did you always want to be an architect?
Well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a firefighter. I had hoped to stay in San Jose and work at the local fire station, but everything changed when I was 16.
What happened?
I took a woodworking workshop at my technical high school and discovered my love for building. I was really interested to learn more about the process of how buildings are created. It felt like art to me, and I loved it.
And your work demonstrates your passion. Each of your designs looks like art.
Thank you so much.
We have many young listeners who are worried about their futures. What advice would you have for current high school students?
It's really important to get your foot in the door as early as possible, whether it's volunteering at a local organization or pursuing internships. You'll be very grateful for the hard work and dedication as a young person, because I promise it pays off.
What great advice. Thank you again so much, Danny, for taking the time to come chat with me.
It was my pleasure.
Awesome. Did you manage to have all the answers? No? Okay. Now, the second time listening, check your answers for those questions that you already have. And for those that you don't have, try to listen and try to get the answer. So we're going to hear it again.
Hello and welcome to Radio 2. Today on Life Stories, we are going to talk with a very impressive young man, Danny Alvarez Rojas. Danny recently became the youngest architect in all of Costa Rica. Today, we are going to hear a little about his story. Hello, Danny. How are you today?
I'm great. And yourself?
I am fantastic. Thank you. Danny, you have such a fascinating story. 2 years ago, you were in high school, and this year, you are designing buildings as the youngest architect in Costa Rica. Tell me, how did that happen?
Well, while I was in high school, I was also attending architecture classes at ENA. I took a test that allowed me to skip grades at the UCR, so I was able to finish early. I graduated with my degree by the time I was 20.
Now, did you always want to be an architect?
Well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a firefighter. I had hoped to stay in San Jose and work at the local fire station, but everything changed when I was 16.
What happened?
I took a woodworking workshop at my technical high school and discovered my love for building. I was really interested to learn more about the process of how buildings are created. It felt like art to me, and I loved it.
And your work demonstrates your passion. Each of your designs looks like art.
Thank you so much.
We have many young listeners who are worried about their futures. What advice would you have for current high school students?
It's really important to get your foot in the door as early as possible, whether it's volunteering at a local organization or pursuing internships. You'll be very grateful for the hard work and dedication as a young person, because I promise it pays off.
What great advice. Thank you again so much, Danny, for taking the time to come chat with me.
It was my pleasure.
Awesome. Do you have all the answers?
Yes.
Okay, what's your score, Ketyu?
10.
Bravo, well done. All right, let's go with the first question for Bernice. Bernice, let's read the question, please, and tell us the answer.
This interview takes place in a radio show.
Radio show. Number 2 for KET.
Danny is the youngest architect in our CR. The word that completes the sentence correct is young.
Awesome, thank you. Number 3 is for Esther.
Danny took classes at INA while he was at school. The word that completes or correctly the sentence is INA.
Okay, thank you. Chung, the next one is for you.
Kenya. Number 4 or number 5?
Number 4.
Or when he a kid, he wanted to be a firefighter.
Okay, and the last one for Yeroy.
Danny graduated with his degree at the age of 20.
Age of 20. All right, let's check out the answers. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, 10 out of 10. Awesome. So what is his job? What does he do? What does Danny do? Bernice.
He took
What do you mean he took?
critic.
No, sweetie, what is his job? What does he do?
Designs building.
Okay, so he's an architect. Okay, good. When did he graduated, KET? When did he finish school?
Danny graduated with his degree at the age of 20.
At the age of 20. Okay, perfect, good. Okay, guys, awesome. That was great. So now it's about time for you to give you a break. So I will give you a break 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, get your drinks, do whatever you want to do, get your snack and be back here. Okay?
Okay.
All right, see you in 5 to 7 minutes. All right, cool. Now let's get going. So my next question for you is, what are adjectives? Adjectives. What are adjectives? Who knows? What is the role of the adjective? Nobody knows?
Adjective is emotions.
No. Well, yes, you can use adjectives to explain emotions. Yes, but they're not emotions.
Sizes.
What's
Like
that?
can speak, can describe the things of sizes.
Perfect. So the adjectives explain something. Adjective always explain a noun. Always. For example, house. So a house is a noun. But if we use an adjective in front, like big, small, tall, green, all of these words are actually adjectives because they can explain the noun. They can give us a bit more brief explanation about the noun that we use. Okay, so what do you think? Do you think that adjectives are important in one sentence?
Yes, they are important.
Why? Why are they important? So for example, can we make a sentence without an adjective?
I have a burger. For example,
What do you mean, sweetie? I have what?
For example, I have a burger.
Okay. So where's the adjective here? I don't see an adjective.
I have a delicious burger.
Perfect. Good. So the adjective actually gives us a bit more explanation.
Oh, explanation. Yeah, description.
Description, explanation. Yeah, perfect. So can we make a sentence without an adjective? Yes, we can. But it's better if we use adjectives. Much, much better. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a little task that is about adjectives. So let me share it with you. Where's my link?
Teacher, I put my mic in my front so you can hear me.
Yeah, yes, I can hear you. That's good. Okay, so now I'm going to send you the link, guys. And you can also use the Cambridge Dictionary to help you determine the meaning of these words. So you have all the words over here. Here it is. Okay, this is my page. Just gonna go back. So on one side, you got the adjective flexible, hardworking, outgoing, dependable, honest, organized, ambitious, a team player, a seasoned specialist, dedicated. On the other side, you have the explanation of them. So let's say the ones that you know, you can easily find them and you can just match them.
That's why you need us to use the Cambridge Dictionary.
Yes, you can use the Cambridge Dictionary, but first try to see which one you know from these ones. So you read the explanation here, and then you're gonna match it. For example, if you think that this is flexible, you go like this, you match it. If you don't know what is it, well, don't follow this, this is not correct, okay? So then you're gonna open the dictionary. Let me see, where is my dictionary? Here it is. If you don't have the link of the dictionary, let me send it to you. Here it is. Is it easy or is it difficult? Some of them, they're a bit like challenging, so you have to rethink. Yes, what did you say, Ketyu?
I score 8.
8 out of 10. Okay.
After that we will have au pair.
Yeah.
Au pair is a conservation that we must say, right?
No.
Or it's a like worksheet. Yeah.
I'll tell you when the time is right.
Because I was really nervous. I thought that this section want me to speak.
Okay, don't worry, we're gonna learn in a second. Okay, let's check your answers. Answers. Okay, perfect. Esther has 10 out of 10. Well done, Esther. Excellent. That's amazing. Okay, let's see. Come on, guys, the rest of you. So I only have Kathy's and Esther's. Oh, Chung. Oh, wow. Okay. Bernice is ready. One, two, three, four. I need one more. Who am I missing? Yeroy. Okay, well, Esther did the best. Well done, Esther. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Everything was correct. Good job. Okay, so these adjectives are most likely the adjectives that we use on a regular basis, quite constant. Okay, so we're going to practice them. Don't worry for them about now. I just wanted to see how you were dealing with them. Like, have you learned them so far? Okay, and Yeroy is also ready. Okay, cool. We're going to be back to them in a second. Now, let me ask you a question. What is an au pair?
Au pair, no.
Have you ever heard about au pair?
Au pair, let me check the.
Well, you shouldn't check in the dictionary. So au pair is a person. So I've been an au pair. Let me explain what is an au pair. So you live in a different country, but you want to go in a foreign country and you want to live there for a while. Now, obviously that costs money, right? So you have to pay. But instead of you paying to go somewhere, what you're going to do, you're going to go there, you will live with another family, and you will take care of their kids. So it's kind of a babysitting, but it's not really. So it's very similar. So people from different countries all around the world, they come to England because they want to improve their English, they want to learn, but then again, they know it's a bit too expensive, so they wouldn't have enough money to come in the UK and study the language. So that's why they decide to come in the UK and work as an au pair. So Katie, what is an au pair now? Katie, what is an au pair now? I just explained. Bernice, what is an au pair?
A person who want to learn and he or she goes to a country and lives in a people house and take care of their children.
Perfect, sweetie, very well. So it's kind of a babysitting. You go there and you take care of those kids, the kids that belong to that family, but you don't pay about sleeping, you don't pay about eating, but the family actually is paying you. So, for example, I was an au pair in Denmark. I lived in Denmark for 2 years, and I was taking care of, in total, there were 9 children, 9 kids. But because I lived in different families, so I lived with 3 families. So 2 of them, they had 3 kids each. Yeah, and the last family, they had 2. A good experience. You go there, you live with them, you help them with their kids, you learn the language, you go out. I was even going to school. So it's a nice experience to go abroad, to live and to learn their culture. Okay, we're going to do a little task about this au pair girl. I'll share it with you now. Here it is. An au pair girl. So this is about a girl that she's having kind of an interview, and she is replying all of these questions. There are a lot of questions, okay, but don't worry about them. Most of them, they already have prepared answers for you, okay? So I'm just gonna custom the link. We're gonna watch it together. We're gonna listen to it together. We put here KET 2, KET 2. All right. So let's open the link. So we're going to hear it twice, okay? First, I want you to go through the questions. What is it about? Who is calling who? Name of the man, name of the girl. So you need to be careful with the names. You have to choose them correctly. How did the girl find this phone number? You have a possible answer. Why is she calling this number? You have a potential answer. Why is the girl not available on Thursday? Da-da-da-da-dum. There is an answer. When
So
do
many-
they plan to meet? What's that get you?
So many answers that I can choose.
Yeah. When do they plan to meet? They plan to meet which day and what time? Why does the man suggest the precise moment of the day? And maybe because he works. He and his wife get home at about what time? How many children does he have? How old are the children? Does she have any work experience? What job does she want to do later? Then we have some job descriptions. What should she do? When will she have to work? And what type of job is it? A leave out or leave in job? And what's their address at the end? All right, are you ready? Yeah, let's start.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Is that Mr. Palin? My name's Tanya Brinkhouse. I'm ringing about the au pair job. The agency told me to give you a call.
Oh, hello, Tanya. Yes, they said you'd call this evening. Now, obviously, it would be good to make an appointment for you to come round and see the kids, to see if you like them and they like you.
Sure. When would suit you?
Is Thursday okay with you?
Well, I usually go to evening classes on a Thursday, but I suppose I could.
No, don't worry. How about Wednesday?
Oh, that would be better, if that's okay with you.
No problem.
What time would be good for you?
Well, obviously my wife and I work during the day. We both get back at about 6. The kids eat at about 6:30. Then they play for a little bit. Tell you what, would you like to come round at about 7 o'clock? Or is that a bit late for you?
7's fine.
OK, that's perfect. I'll tell my wife. Wednesday at 7. Before you meet us, though, are there any questions you'd like to ask now?
Yes. I was just going to check the details that the agency gave me.
OK.
Your son is 5 and your daughter 6. Is that right?
Yes, although she'll be 7 in 3 weeks' time and is counting the days and hours till her birthday.
Ah,
Have you looked after children a lot?
quite a lot. I'm the oldest of 5, and I taught small children drama when I was at school. I did it as part of my work experience because I want to be a primary school teacher.
That's good.
Yes, I enjoyed it. Can I check the hours I'd be expected to work?
Yes, of course. You would need to help the children get dressed, give them breakfast and take them to school. They get up at 8 or before.
What time do they need to be at school?
9:15. The school's a 5-minute drive away, so you need to leave here at 10 past at the latest.
No problem. Then they need to be collected at what time?
At about 3 o'clock. It varies because sometimes they do other activities after school.
Okay. And then I need to look after them until what time?
Until we get home at 6.
And do you need me to babysit some nights?
Yes, 2 nights a week. But the other nights you don't need to.
And I have my own room?
Yes. I'm afraid it's quite small, but it's got its own bathroom.
Oh, that all sounds fine.
Good. Well, we look forward to seeing you on Thursday.
Wasn't it Wednesday?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I meant Wednesday.
And what's the address?
Of course, yes, sorry. I thought the agency had given it to you. Do you have a pen?
Yes.
It's 98
98
Devonshire Road.
Devonshire?
Yes, Devonshire. Devonshire Road.
Uh-huh. I don't know London very well. Is it near a station?
Yes, it's on the tube. The nearest station is Turnham Green.
Sorry?
Turnham Green. It's on the district line. You spell Turnham Turnham. And then it's green like the colour.
Turnham. Green. Okay.
Give us a call if you get lost, or if you want us to collect you from the station, we will. Definitely give us a call if it's raining.
Ah, thanks very much.
See you, Tanya. Take care.
Still don't know what they say.
You still don't know what?
Still don't know what they say.
You didn't understand what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, sweetie, can you please open your microphone when you talk to me because I don't understand what you're saying. Yes, what is it?
I still not understand what they say.
Okay, so do you have most of the answers?
Only one.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna listen to it again. Okay?
Oh.
This time I will make pause so you can write the answer. So let's start again.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Is that Mr. Palin? My name's Tanya Brinkhouse. I'm ringing about the au pair job.
Okay, what is it about? Bernice, the first one, please.
A journalist is interviewing people about au pair jobs.
Okay, anybody else has a different opinion? So all of you think this is a journalist that she was calling? Okay, let's hear it again.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Is that Mr. Palin? My name's Tanya Brinkhouse. I'm ringing about the au pair job. The agency told me to give you a call.
Oh.
So this is a conversation on the phone between a family and an au pair girl. So she's calling the husband, the man in the family. And who is calling who? Leroy, who is calling who?
The girl is calling the man.
Awesome. The girl is calling the man. Okay, cool. So now you have the first two answers. Okay. Now keep listening for the next ones.
Oh, hello, Tanya. Yes, they said you'd call this evening. Now, obviously, it would be good to make an appointment for you to come round and see the kids, to see if you like them and they like you.
Sure. When would suit you?
Is Thursday okay with you?
Okay, so let's see. How did the girl find the phone number? Esther.
At the au pair agency.
Perfect, at the agency. Thank you very much. Jung, why is she calling this number?
to get a job and au pair.
Excellent. To get a job as an au pair. Perfect. Okay. Now the next question is, why is the girl not available on Thursday? KET, why she's not available on Thursday?
He has evening classes for university.
Evening classes for university. Okay, let's check it out.
Wrong.
Sure. When would suit you?
Is Thursday okay with you?
Well, I usually go to evening classes on a Thursday, but I suppose I could.
No, don't worry. How about Wednesday?
Oh, that would be better, if that's okay with you.
No problem.
What time would be good for you?
So when are they meeting?
Wednesday.
Wednesday at 7.
They're meeting on Wednesday. Let's see the time.
Well, obviously my wife and I work during the day. We both get back at about 6. The kids eat at about 6:30. Then they play for a little bit. Tell you what, would you like to come round at about 7 o'clock? Or is that a bit late for you?
7's fine.
Okay, that's perfect.
So they plan to meet on Wednesday at 7 o'clock in the evening. Now let's see number 7. Why does the man suggest this precise moment of the day? Bernice. The man suggests
Because he works during the day.
because he works during the day. Okay, good. How about the next one? He and his wife. When do they get home?
6.
At 6. And the children eat at about
6 to
6:30. Okay. All right, let's listen.
I'll tell my wife. Wednesday at 7. Before you meet us, though, are there any questions you'd like to ask now?
Yes. I was just going to check the details that the agency gave me.
Okay.
Your son is 5 and your daughter 6. Is that right?
Yes, although she'll be 7 in 3 weeks' time.
Okay, how many children does he have?
2,
2 children. Yeah, thank you, Esther. His son is
5,
5. Okay, and his daughter is
6,
6. She will be 7 in 3 weeks' time. Okay, let's see the next one. Let's play it.
And is counting the days and hours till her birthday.
Ah,
Have you looked after children a lot?
quite a lot. I'm the oldest of 5, and I taught small children drama when I was at school. I did it.
Okay, let's see about her work experience. She is the
oldest,
oldest of how many? What did she say? She has 5 what?
younger.
5 younger. All right, good. And what is missing here?
10. I don't know.
What is missing? Okay, let's hear it again.
Drama when I was at school. But I'm the oldest of 5, and I taught small children drama when I was at school. I did it as part of my work experience because I want to be a primary school teacher.
That's good.
Yes, I enjoyed it. Can I check the hours I'd be expected to work?
So how about this question? She taught small, young, or smart children. What kind of children did she taught?
Young.
Young children. And what did she teach them? What did she teach them?
Drama.
Drama. All right. Okay, cool. What job does she want to do later? Do you know what job she wants to do later? No. Okay, let's hear it.
My work experience because I want to be a primary school teacher.
That's good.
Yes, I enjoy
What does she want to be?
Primary school teacher.
Primary school teacher. Awesome. Okay, good. Now let's see, we're going to hear something about the job description that she needs to do.
enjoyed it. Can I check the hours I'd be expected to work?
Yes, of course. You would need to help the children get dressed, give them breakfast and take them to school. They get up at 8 or before.
What time do they need to be at school?
9:15. The school's a 5-minute drive away, so you need to leave here at 10 past at the latest.
No problem.
Okay, let's check out this answer now. If she's hired, she will have to do what?
Help the children get dressed.
Okay. Take them to school, give them breakfast. What else?
Take them to school.
How about these three options? So help the children get dressed, take them to school, give them breakfast. How about the rest three? Does she have to do that or no?
No.
Okay, number 13. When will she have to work?
5 days left.
Okay, sweetie, but if you open your microphone and you close it right away, I hear nothing.
5 days.
Okay. 5 days. And which days are those?
Monday to Friday.
Okay, cool. Monday to Friday. And
No.
did anyone hear that?
2.
2 nights per week. Okay, good. So now we have leave out or live-in job. When it's a live-in job, means that you're going to live with the family. If it's leave out, means that you're not going to live with them. So is she going to live with them or out of their house?
Live in.
Live in. Okay. She will have what?
Her own room.
Her own room in her employer's house. Awesome. Okay. Now, what is their address? Let's hear the address.
Then they need to be collected at what time?
At about 3 o'clock. It varies because sometimes they do other activities after school.
Okay. And then I need to look after them until what time?
Until we get home at 6.
And do you need me to babysit some nights?
Yes, 2 nights a week. but the other nights you don't need to.
And I have my own room.
Yes, I'm afraid it's quite small, but it's got its own bathroom.
Oh, that all sounds fine.
Good. Well, we look forward to seeing you on Thursday.
Wasn't it Wednesday?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I meant Wednesday.
And what's the address?
Of course, yes, sorry. I thought the agency had given it to you. Do you have a pen?
Yes.
It's 98
98
Devonshire Road.
Devonshire?
Yes, Devonshire. Devonshire Road.
Uh-huh. I don't know London very well. Is it near a station?
Yes, it's on the tube. The nearest station is Turnham Green.
Sorry?
Turnham Green. It's on the District line. You spell Turnham Turnham. And then it's green like the colour.
Turnham. Green. Okay.
Give us a call if you get lost, or if you want us to collect you from the station, we will. Definitely give us a call if it's raining.
Oh, thanks very much.
See you, Tanya. Take care.
Okay, do you have now all the answers?
Yes.
So you can submit them now, so I will check what have you done.
Nine point two.
Okay, I can see. Instead of young, should be small. Okay. Bernice and Chung. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. One more. Eroy. Okay, cool. So who wants to be an au pair? Do you want to be an au pair? Bernice, would you like to be an au pair?
No.
No, why not?
I don't know how to take care of kids.
Ah, you don't know how to take care of kids. Okay. Well, it takes practice. You get to practice. Do you like kids?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Perfect. How about you, Katie? Would you like to take care of kids and be an au pair?
Hey,
No, why not?
because I am a man.
So what? Boys can also do au pair. Okay. Esther, how about you?
No.
No, you don't want to be that as well. Okay. All right. Now let's do some speaking practice before we finish the class for today. So the next topic will be, so student A is going to ask the questions and student B must answer the questions. So this is going to be an interview. So for example, student B can imagine that they are a singer and student A must ask questions like, how old are you? Where do you work? What do you do? What is your job? So basically, you're going to interview another person. I will choose Bernice to start first, and she's going to ask Esther questions. So let's get started.
Hi, Esther. How are you?
Hi, Bernice. I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Good.
I'm fine too, thank you. What's your profession job?
Perfect. Or what do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do? What is your job? Cool. So Esther, what is your job? Now you can be whatever you want to be. You can be a teacher, you can be a singer, you can be a post officer, you can be whatever you want to be.
I am a teacher and I teach the children.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that seems cool.
Okay. Go on, you can ask her if she likes it, she doesn't like it, what does she like, and so on.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I like children very well.
Very much, not very well, very much.
I like children very much.
Okay, good.
Do you want to changing job or still doing this job?
Would you like to change your job or do you like doing your job?
No, I don't want to change my job. I like it.
Okay. Why do you like it?
Why do you like it?
Because I can play with the children.
Good. She likes it because she can play with children. Okay. What else can you ask her?
What's your biggest success?
What's your biggest success? Okay, cool. What's your biggest success?
I
With-
help.
Yeah.
I help my children to get a good mark at exam.
Okay, perfect. I help the students to get good mark at exams. Very well.
How many years you have teaching
How
children?
many years have you been teaching? Let's write that down. How many years have you been teaching?
I have been teaching
Good.
for 2 years.
For 2 years now. Awesome. Good.
Where's your origin?
Sorry, sweetie, what was the question?
Where's your origin?
Where are your origins from? Okay. Where are your origins from?
I don't know what is the mean.
Origin, sweetie, for example, from which country you come from? Like, are all your family members from the same country?
I come from Malaysia.
Okay, good. I come from Malaysia. So she's from Malaysia, all right.
Are you a tuition teacher or a school teacher?
I am a school teacher. I teach the children at school.
Cool.
Where's the school is?
Where is the school based? Okay. Where is the school based? So you can say, where is the school, sweetie? Is it in Malaysia? Maybe it's in which city?
It is at Kuala Lumpur.
Okay, in Kuala Lumpur. Okay, cool. Good. What else can we ask?
Which subject you teach?
Okay. Which subject do you teach?
I teach Chinese and art.
Chinese and art. All right, good.
How many times you teaching a week?
How many hours do you teach per week? Okay, cool.
I teach them 3 days a week and 2 hours per day.
Okay, cool.
How you started this job? Is it
How did
your
you start this job? Okay.
or just a job?
How did you start this job, sweetie?
I started this job after finish study.
Okay. Okay, good. And one more question before we finish. Bernice, one last question, please.
Do you have any plans to next year or do you have any plans for next year?
Do you have any plans for next year?
I would like to teach one more subject. Maybe it's science.
Okay, good. All right, perfect. Perfect, girls. Very well. Good. So I want us to make an agreement now. Let's make a deal. From now on, don't be shy, okay? Try to speak as much as you can. So Bernice and Esther, they did a good example, right? So they weren't very shy. They asked questions. Well, Bernice asked questions and Esther was answering, but she was quite creative. She said she was a teacher. She's teaching this subject, and then she wants to add up another class as well. Okay, cool. Do you have any questions? Maybe something you would like to ask?
No questions that I want.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. So next week will be our last class within the speaking practice. Obviously, you're still shy, but that's okay. We're going to improve that. It will be probably much easier for you once we're going to start the book. So you're going to follow, like, what are we going to be studying next week? So maybe you can prepare yourself. Okay, good. If you don't have any questions, thank you so much for today. You did an awesome job. One more class and we're about to start our course. I'm super excited about that. Are you excited for starting the book? Yeah, definitely. Awesome job, sweetie. Thank you so much, guys, for today. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.
Teacher, next Wednesday will be start course.
No, sweetie, no. We're going to start the course in September.
Oh,
The book will start in September. So next
Okay.
week, we're going to have another class like this, and then we start the book.
okay.
Okay, see you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Martine. Bye, Chu. Bye, Katie. Bye,
Bye,
Esther.
teacher.
Bye,
Bye,
Roy.
teacher.